ready to give these fans what they paid for? hottest team in the land coming through.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Cavaliers. For Los Angeles, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Cavs, Lakers, tip-off coming right up. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Derek Jones. He's out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Darius Garland. And it's the Beast in at the 2. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Wagner. The 3. Iguodala grabs a miss. Stolen by Jones. Doncic against Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Grimes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
so he hits both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's the Beast. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Wagner missing.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
The Beast, good.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Now here's Doncic, coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Garland, the pass to the Beast. Deflects the pass. Pass to Mobley. It's 2-on-1. Here's Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 5 points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And it's good. 2 points. He has 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Garland for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 3. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 39 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. And he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. B.A.?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the layup falls.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the paint. Pass to the Beast. The 3. Knocks down the long J. The Beast has got 12 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Grimes. Here's Topic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Topic. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to the Beast. Out to the right wing. Here's Roddy, defended by Jones. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Wagner missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
The Lakers trail. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, my goodness! Disrespect. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Knocks it down from distance. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Brandon Clark. Luka Doncic is out there with Topic. And it's Walsh in at the 4. And they pick up 2. Walsh has gotten his first basket of the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's the beast. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Topic. Clark outside. To the middle. And there's Topic on the assist by Clark.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now here's Garland. Still without a bucket. Doncic on the wing. Again, the Lakers.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Iguodala. Here's Gordon. Cleveland again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Christie passes to Doncic. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nice finish from Luka.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Iguodaro. Gordon outside. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. They recover it. Here's Clark. Here's Christie. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now here's Clark. He's scoreless. Clark with the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Iguodaro's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Walsh. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Topic, no good. Now Alexander Walker. Pass to Garland. Here's Iguodaro. Gordon outside to the inside. And the shot is good by Garland. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .151 left in the first half. Pass to Topic. Outside Jones. Wagner outside. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Topic. Down to 5 on the shot clock to win the cold spell. Jones misses. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Grimes. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Forrest. No good. That would have tied
That's
it.
the rock.
Los Angeles shooting only 36% during the second.
Oh, my God.
Diabate's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Topic. Now Jones. Wagner outside. There's the three. Diabate grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's the Beast. 18 points for him. And that one's good.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Topic for three. On target from range. Topic has got 6 in the quarter. Here's the Beast. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
I really like the acquisition. Allen has shown so much development. Limited skill set coming out of college, but he's put that work in.
Rising star.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's Los Angeles now. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. We've got Mobley and it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Iguodala. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Wagner for 3. Iguodala grabs a miss. Iguodala's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Doncic has got 14.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up points.
The Beast, good. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the rejection.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Cavaliers, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Wagner outside. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Beast.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And Cleveland making a change here. Roddy's checked in. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and that one drops.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Here's the Beast. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. The Beast has got 10 points in just the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Grimes has got 7.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's the Beast. 33 points for him. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Outside Jones. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Garland, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game. Jones with the ball. Wagner outside for the lead. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Mobley passes to the Beast. Here's Garland. Jones grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Knocked away. The Beast passes to Hunter. And there's the screen. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out to the wing. Drives the pass to Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Seeing them throwing on bricks. Crazy. Wide open.
He does not get the second one. The Cavs trailing. Here's Salone. He's got 5. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Diabate. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Hello,
Snatched away.
push that shit.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Then passes to Alexander Walker. Inside. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. Here's the floater. And he lays it in. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Wagner for 3. The shot no good. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
Fourth quarter king get that ring, man. It's always like that.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Luka Doncic is out there with Topic. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Walsh in at the power forward. Here's Iguodala, Alexander Walker, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Topic. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now Doncic. Pass to Topic. Back to Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Lakers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. To the right side. Here's Garland. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic outside. from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The Beast has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Mobley. Outside, off the mark.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Yeah, we challenging now. Elbow. Oh, you bullshitting.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Elbow. That nigga hit all ball.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
For a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Oh, my God. Y'all too.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Lakers making a change here. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland feeling it out a bit. Here's the Beast. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Wagner for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for roll. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Wagner out to the right wing. Doncic outside. The Luka 3. Money.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Wagner for 3. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mobley. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Over Jones.
Come on. Throw me the rock if you can't score a bucket.
And here's Doncic. And the foul is called.
Oh, man.
He missed
This
it.
nigga Mobley
So he's
wasn't
got a
in
couple
my
of
way.
free
He would
throws
have been
coming
Pack
his way.
City.
It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And he drops the first. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Forrest. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. To the inside, the Beast. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Here's Wagner. He gets it in there.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. Give it to him. He's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And 1.
Here's Wagner. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Beast.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Wagner. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Cleveland leading by 5. The Beast passes to Alexander Walker. Here's the Beast. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. Another miss by Wagner.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them. Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
And again.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
50.
Just putting on a show. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the runner. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Throw good. Wagner. It's all come down to this. One critical possession.
And, B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Now Los Angeles with it.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Here's Grimes to tie it up. No good from three-point range. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he's unable to get the second one. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbound pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Doncic. Off the inbound, no good. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
stand on business. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Young. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Kane in at the guard position. And for Cleveland, we've got the Beast, and it's Forrest in at the two-guard spot. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just got to keep pushing.
Here's Kane. Thompson outside. Houston moving the ball around.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Trent outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Iguodala, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Duren. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's the beast. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Forrest. Fires the three. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from the beast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thompson outside. It's Young on the wing. His last outing, he had 24 points. Rocket 6. Misses the three. Cleveland with the ball. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They need this. And it's Forrest with the rebound.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Pass to Salone. Here's the beast. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Salone, defended by Young. And again, it's Cleveland.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Cavaliers, 4th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thompson sets the pick for Trent. The kick out to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's the Beast. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Young passes to Trent. And here's Young. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Into the lane. Offensive rebound. The Beast. The layup off target. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Thompson passes to Kane. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young outside. After Duran. Here's Kane. He had 15 points last out. A 3. And he's still looking to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Shots good by the Beast.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Lakers was phenomenal. He tallied 50 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Pass to Salon. Cleveland moving it around. Here's the Beast. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for the Beast. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 38 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 4 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Young outside. Here's Heaney. Another miss by Houston. The Cavaliers leading by 9. To the inside. The Beast can't hit. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Edey. Garland against Kemp. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Highland. No good with the triple. Here's the Beast. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
We've got Gordon. Beast out there with Garland. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And here's Young after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Young against Hunter. Outside for Kemp. The shot from the low post is good. Kemp's got 5 now. Cleveland leading by 9. The Beast can't hit. Highland with it. Garland picks him up. Highland's shot is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Houston. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to the Beast. Drains the three-pointer. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Houston Rockets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What can you say of the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Cleveland leading by 10. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Duran. Young is out there with Thompson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Kane in at the point. Here's the Beast. Here's the drive. And the layup falls. The Beast's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. Rockets trail by 12. Young outside. Pass to Kane. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Kane's got 5 points so far.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean run.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws. And for Houston, they're shooting about 42% so far. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shots good by the Beast.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Pass to Duran. The 3-ball. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes it inside. The Beast can't hit. Rockets trail by 13. Now Duran. Down low. Puts it up. Got a hand on it. It's Trent on the wing. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Forrest has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Salon. Here's the Beast. 24 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in. The Beast's got 26.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Cleveland making a change here. Banton's checked in. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Cavaliers 5th.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Here's Kane. He has 5. Inside, here's Duran, and Duran slams it in.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Shots good by the Beast.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Thompson outside. Young from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the Beast. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from the Beast.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young looking around. Duran sets the screen for Young. Offline with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gordon the pass to Banton. Here's the Beast. He's defended by Highland. Shots good by the Beast.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young outside. Pass to Kane. Here's the three. The Rockets with another miss. Cleveland leading by 19. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for the Beast. Here's Kane. He's got 5. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Highland. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Garland. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Gordon, and it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Rockets also changing it up. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Bones Highland. And Kemp subbed in for Kane. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 5 men.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Nobody near Kemp. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Garland. Buries it down low. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Here's Kemp with the drive. It's hauled in by Gordon. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Now, here's Garland. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got the Beast, also Garland out there, and it's Iguodaro in its center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Young outside. No good on the three.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Mobley, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Cleveland leading by 20. Pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland the pass to the Beast. Messi grabs the rebound. Rockets trail by 20. Kemp deciding where to go with it. Here's Edey. Highland passes to Young. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Iguodala's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Kemp with it. Young left side. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it seems a new... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
the previous play is under review.
Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kane, he's checked in for Houston. And the first one at the line is good. And so Young nails them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Driving in. Shots good by the Beast.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Kane to the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Puts up a three. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
And the Rockets making a change here. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Outside Garland. Pass to the Beast. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Trent outside. Duran trying to break free. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good. Iguodala. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's deflected. Now Thompson. Pass to Kane. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's the Beast. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the paint, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Kane. Count it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Cleveland making a change here. Forrest is checked in. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Driving inside. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Beast. Here's Iguodala. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duran. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Kane. Pass to Young. Uncovered. Kane, no luck.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. .146 left in the game. Shots good by the Beast. And so Young will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's Trent on the wing. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Kemp. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Beast.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yep, that one goes. The Beasts got 48.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here. That's good from the Beast. Both free throws good from the Beast. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Way to bring home that W. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.